Within the context of fast urbanization and metropolization in Morocco and Africa, our cities are becoming a place of monotonous buildings, dense urban fabrics, and lack any sense of resilience and sustainability. If we look at the Moroccan context, yet we have formal urban documents, urban master plans, and they are executed verbatim, but the outcome, we are not witnessing any sustainable urban territorial landscapes. We are not generating any value in terms of decent housing, optimization of resources, nor, of course, creating opportunities for the citizens. And yet Morocco, of course, has launched a series of strategies for sustainability and resilience for the last decade. With all these efforts, I think that executive education, especially transforming actors through the education that will enable these professionals to embrace these new values of sustainability and resilience according to SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. The School of Architecture, Planning and Design at UM6P has launched an executive master on BIM, building performance, and territorial management. Although architects are conceiving buildings, but actually gathering all these buildings individually, they don't generate a sustainable urban and territorial system. This means we need to revisit the way the buildings perform at all levels. Thermal performance, energy performance, acoustic performance, structural performance, materials performance. In addition to these technical performances, there is also the human performance. At the level of the building, these performances are a must, but yet we may apply BIM to optimize these performances. We need also to link these performances of one building to the compound of the buildings to reach the level of the city, and how to expose between BIM and SIM, city information modeling. And using other, of course, digital means like GIS and satellite imaging, and how we can combine all these smart tools to help decision makers, architects, planners, engineers, to optimize the performances of building systems, urban systems, territorial systems. But the aim is to reach this urban ensemble, this city that is not only dormitory, as in the case of most of African cities, but a city that can generate a value at the scale of the building, at the scale of the district or neighborhood, at the scale of the city, at the scale of the region and the territory. I think the first section is given a glimpse or a framework on the different systems. The second section is actually how to embrace these smart tools, technical tools, in a visionary way by exploring BIM, SIM, XR, and exploring GIS to be able to synthesize the data and to enhance the process of planning buildings, cities, and territories. The last section would be on how to explore the outcomes of each digital tools, either BIM or SIM, and see how we can combine those findings, outcomes of analyses to reach the right decision on the ground. Who is eligible for this executive master? One, I think the planners, urban planners, city planners, architects, engineers who are involved in the processes of construction of buildings or at the level of urban scale, and why not any other actors who are involved in the management of cities in Morocco and Africa. And of course, they need to have the prerequisites, some of the scientific prerequisites to pursue this executive master. And from the profiles I've mentioned, you can see that this executive master is highly interdisciplinary, because we believe that with this dimension of interdisciplinarity that we can reach actually a consensus between different outcomes, inputs of disciplines, actors, players, to find this optimized, holistic sense of resilience and sustainability at the scale of the building, at the scale of the neighborhood, at the scale of the city, at the scale of the region of the city or regions within the global territory of a nation, or why not continental at the scale of Africa.